watch that this is the issue that you really don't think.
Fox News.
Right.
But it turns out there's quite a bit of video you haven't seen. And that video tells a very different story about what happened on January 6th.
Good evening. We begin tonight speaking power to truth. Turns out it's just easier that way. Now, if you've seen my text, you know I need to change the narrative that I'm a shill for the Republican Party with no independent journalistic integrity. So, here's some footage the Speaker of the House gave me. Now, it may seem disappointing that after thousands of hours of tape, the bombshell I came up with is that people who broke the law sometimes were walking, but I'd argue these calm moments are the most important. After all, the left doesn't want you to see all the tape of happy people waving on the Titanic, or the footage when the Hindenburg was flying. What are they hiding? As for January 6th, I'm specifically not showing you the noose, or the chanting, or the stampede, or the fighting, because what better way to show you that the media creates a narrative with selective editing than by selectively editing different footage into another narrative? Now I'm going to stare at the camera like a bad high school actor emoting in a Sam Shepard play. We'll be right back.
In case anybody was confused about that, Tucker Carlson a while back, maybe last week probably, showed a videotape again of January 6th for a group of people who want us to move on. Y'all really don't want us to move on. But anyway, he showed a videotape of the beginning of people walking through the Capitol. Now, Marlon, what's the big deal? It started off with them walking through the Capitol, and then it started to escalate. Well, what he showed you was the door that the people walked through. As they walked through, they started walking the halls and being calm and looking through things. That is his video. Because the real video was they didn't walk through the door. They smashed through the windows and crawled through. The few people that you saw walking was the few. The mob was behind them. And when the mob got in, that walking became not much walking. That looking on the table and just being curious became less curious. Tucker, you something else too.
But you know what? Marlon, the
else.
sad thing is people are going to watch his tapes and think, yep, that makes perfect sense. Somebody finally told the truth. I can hear it now. I can just hear those people that watch Fox News like, yes, somebody's telling the truth. And that's the sad part.
I really want some Fox viewers to hear just how much disdain is in everything from the host to the managers of Fox News. They know they're uneducated. They call them I don't know.
I love my uneducated
Educated voter.
That's Trump.
Yeah, we know, but
Oh no!
But Murdoch and all them put out
And this is
really.
also funny. Guess who they decide all of a sudden now to start protesting against? I don't know the right word to use right now because it's late. Now Fox don't want anything to do with Trump.
yeah, now they're on DeSantis. But
Now
the
they on
basis with Trump.
DeSantis. They don't want Trump no more. Don't come on the show no more. We ain't asking you to come on the show no more. We ain't gonna deal with you no more. People, Fox News knows how to play you. They've been playing you for the longest time. There are the same people who sits there and tells you how they looking after the little man while never being effing poor a freaking day. Tucker Carlson has never been poor
He's the
Since
heir to the
birth.
Swanson fortune. Like the Swanson, like the little TV dinners you watch.
I'm
Swanson.
trying to explain to you, this dude has never been poor a day in his life. That's not hyperbole. That's reality. He's never been poor. He wouldn't understand your way of life in a billion years. And that puts you another way. And he wouldn't care.
But Marlon,
You
they
are
don't
feeding
care.
him.
They too deep in. They don't. If you showed them the text that the Fox anchors were sending each other, they would tell you you're lying. They would say you're lying. The whole thing's a lie. It's just false news. You're against them. You're against the sources telling us the truth. It is. They're just too far gone.
No Texans always fly around in helicopters. Okay.
She talking about the last week.
Oh, I know. And horses been out since 1990. I'm saying, I'm going with it. Why not? We just figured out that dogs walk on all fours. Hell, I don't know. Civics is lacking. Obama was elected in '08, but sworn in '09. So everything '08, the uniform blame Obama for. Yes, exactly.
That was.
But
Yeah.
that's the deal though, is it don't matter because they try to put Obama with whatever tragedy happens. We figured Katrina happened. Obama was in office, senator, not Oval. So obviously he has something to do with it. And we need to get to the bottom of it. We really don't need to get to the bottom of it. I can explain it to you really simple. He's a damn senator, a junior senator at that. He has
Yeah.
no power to do jack squat.
Yeah, he was a junior senator.
He was a junior senator. Katrina killed over half the amount of people that died from 9/11. Then George Bush put forward half the amount of resources towards New Orleans as he did New York. I'm guessing.
Yeah, you correct, Carter.
Oh, no.
Parker.
Yeah, perfect. It was pretty good though. That was a pretty good Tucker voice.
Mm-hmm.
What?
He had Tucker down. She just didn't press her space.
Oh. Wealth is funny. Tucker is a trust fund baby making millions per year on his own. I can't imagine working or keeping a schedule for Ish if he had $3 million in the bank. At this point in time, I pretty much figured that this is a freaking hobby and he loves creating chaos and control. He had Tucker down. Fox viewers want to be lied to. They won't believe their messages are truly disrespecting them. They're, like Tracy said, they're in too deep.
They just in. They're like, no, they're telling us the truth.
Tucker gives them permission to not feel as bad as January said. Yeah. Tucker Carlson has a net worth of $30 million. I'll say it because it's my show and y'all gonna dispute it because that's what it is. Because you're right, you're in too deep. Either you don't want to admit that you've been lied to all this time, or you're just gullible and everything has been told to
the
you.
media sources that out Fox are jealous. Literally, somebody wrote that on Facebook. I was like, you know what? I like to be friends with everybody on Facebook. Let me just block this. Let me just block this.